And that's right, it's your host with the most, it's Matt Cast with the blast. He who's never known love, that's right, your favorite 26-year-old otaku. Joined by my co-host, my sister, Venus, the menace to men from every direction. You know what I'm saying? The two-time lover. You know what I'm saying? My motherfucking sister. And we're joined here by the one, the only, the Jenny, the hamburger thief, the titty queen, he who is known in any circles, but of course, the one, the only, the Jennifer.
Nice to
What's
meet you
up?
guys. Hello. I am 28, I think. I just turned 28.
You think? We get too
Hello.
soon.
I do know love. I'm currently in a relationship with my amazing partner.
Oh,
She
my
is currently in
diva.
the other room. But yeah.
Okay. I guess run us through that. Is that your first love? Is that like the only time you've experienced those butterflies in your stomach where you're like, I feel like I'm high when I'm not high? That kind of thing? Or was it like,
Yes, I would say yes. I feel like I've had relationships in the past who made me feel that way, but at the end it's like, mm, nothing was there and maybe I don't know. I wouldn't call it delusional, but I
You
don't
were
know. It's just
making
not
something
there.
up that wasn't
Yeah,
there, or you were wanting
exactly.
something so bad that maybe you were seeing it in other ways or
Exactly.
something
you were
like
They
that.
doing more
painted
for
a
them than you were
picture.
doing for you and shit?
And I
I
feel like
see.
in this relationship, it's a little better. Oh, well, not a little, a lot better.
And how long have you guys been together now?
It's 3 years.
Toma. So
hmm
when did you know like this ain't like some little likey shit, it's not some crush? When did you know like yo type shit I love this bitch? You know what I mean? Like when did you know that?
I want to say that's crazy. I want to say like a year and a half into it, I was like, okay, this is because I feel like in the beginning, it's always like, oh my God, cupcake, like, oh my God, I really like this person. Maybe this person's gonna be it. But I
Like
feel like
a
if
honeymoon
you
phase.
give them exactly, and I wanted to give it the whole, I'm gonna give it a year and see how this really goes. Because at the end of the day, it's like you can be with someone for a year and then it's still that cupcake phase. But within like the full year and a half, I felt like we endured more than just the cupcake phase. We endured like, fights, really bad fights, or just everything that you could possibly think of.
So when you talk about them fights for people who maybe don't know how to handle them, what helped y'all get through them? Like you think you all just sat down
Honestly,
and talked about it? You gave just your space? Like what did it look
it
like?
was, I would say it was very hard because I'm not as good as communicating as she is. She is very patient. She knows how to communicate. She's a lot older than I am. Not, oh, she's 31 now, but she was
Got you.
29.
But she's
So it's
wise,
like,
whatever.
yeah, so I feel like she's very mature, and I feel
Mm.
like there was moments where I felt like I had such a kid mentality, and like being with someone who is a lot more mature than you are, like you kind of notice those things and you're like, okay, maybe am I overreacting? Am I doing something that I shouldn't be doing? Am I
It makes you
being
put it in
over?
perspective.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I felt like there was a moment where I was like, damn, like I like someone who can like sit there and like instead of like yell at me or make me feel like I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to, they'll be like, okay, like let's sit down and really talk about it. Like this is how I'm feeling and this is how you're feeling. How do we want to go about it? So technically it's a lot of the communication, I want to say.
And it sounds like you've grown in the relationship already, so
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah.
probably an aspect that that's
Yeah,
positive.
I was gonna
100%.
say it's like they challenge
Probably
each other to be better almost.
right.
Yeah.
Damn, I
Mhm.
should work on that because I don't want to look like that to her type shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was like a year and a half in, and you're like type shit. Nah, this is some real shit.
Yeah.
And like,
Because
do you
like
tell
back
someone when you feel
then,
that?
huh?
Like, did you tell her when you were feeling that difference, or like,
Oh, 100%. I literally told her how I was feeling, and I was like, look, like I feel like, in my past, I don't like to bring up like, my past at all when it comes to like my current relationships because it's like I'm trying to move past that.
yeah,
And it's
you're
okay
breaking
to bring
yourself.
it up, but I feel like sometimes you just have to in the sense of like, I was here and now from in my relationship now I don't want to be there. I want to be over here. And I feel like that's something always important to both of us that we always like, like that's why I said like a year and a half because that's what where we both like we both something happened and we both were like, okay, like do we want this or do we not want this? Because if not, why are we gonna waste each other's times? And I felt like that's something that a lot of people don't understand is like you can't like in a fight, there's always going to be that one person who's going to be like, you know what, fuck that. Like, I don't want to be in this relationship. Like, why am I in it? But a lot of the times it's like you have to really ask yourself, like, do you really want this relationship? Do
Yeah,
you
you want
want
to
to be
fight
with this
for it.
person? Yeah, exactly. And that's something we both really did in the relationship. And it like, obviously like I'm not perfect and I think she's perfect, but like sometimes
I
she's
give
not
you that.
perfect. But like, we both had a lot of right and wrongs. And I feel like, it's just working through it, honestly, is the best thing to do.
So you think like if shit didn't go wrong, you would have known for sure, like, damn, this is my person.
Not that if she would have gone wrong, I feel like maybe if she would have gone wrong, maybe we wouldn't have gone through whatever we did go through, and maybe it just would have still. It's like a cycle for me. I don't know how to explain it.
So you don't think you guys would have came out stronger at the end of it because of what happened? You think like if that didn't happen, you wouldn't have had the stimulus to be like, actually, we worked through that as gangster. I fuck with you. You think you guys would have got there anyways? You'd have been like, nah, I fuck with
I
you
feel
anyways.
Yeah, I feel like we still would have gone through whatever like it is, because at the end of the day, it's like, there's a lot of people who don't go through anything and then they're still like good. But I
True.
feel like with whatever happened between us, like it honestly made us a lot more stronger.
Like you guys needed that.
Yeah,
It was like it's like one of those pivotal moments in the relationship where it's just like you don't know why it's happening, but then when it's happening, then
Like
like
sometimes it's fucked up.
you
Like,
cross to the other
exactly.
side and you're like, oh, okay, this is why we're good. Now we're
Exactly.
on
And
the
I
other
feel
side.
like there was a big moment for me where I was like, you know what? Like I've gone through so much more. And like I'm not gonna lie, there was a big moment where I was like, damn, like do I really want this? But it's like, why do I keep if I keep thinking like that, I'm not gonna get anywhere.
oh God, yeah,
So it's either give it a go and see what happens. And then if not, then it's not meant to be. If it is, it's meant to be.
yeah. But put your
And
everything
that's
into it. Don't second guess
You might
yourself.
as well give it a go because
Hmm.
exactly.
then you're just gonna be thinking always, what if, what if, what if. I think that's a worse feeling than if just like going through the motion and seeing what goes on.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but then it's like, why won't you let yourself go through those motions and feel it out? And then like I feel like there's times where people will sit there and be like, like I'm not gonna go through the motions, fuck that. And then someone else comes along and then it's the same thing. And you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna go through the motions again. But it's like, why aren't you doing it?
You're
If
just
you want it,
self-sabotaging yourself at
yeah,
that point.
exactly.
you're getting the
That's the
shit from the
word for it,
last person,
self-sabotage.
expect to see the next person, and then you just fucking up a good chance. Like, damn.
And you're basically just always gonna let it go by.
Yeah,
It could have been
exactly.
anybody at this point.
Mm-hmm. At that
Like,
point, for real. Mhm.
So do
nah,
you have any horror stories though before you got to the love of your life?
Oh, I sure do.
let's rewind right quick. Yeah,
I sure do.
She
sure
said
do.
she paused for a second.
I have two of them, and those are my only two relationships that I want to like say,
Yeah, that's fine.
which was my last relationship was the most horror story.
Mhm.
But my first one was my first, I want to say, ever girlfriend.
Okay.
So your
She
first
was
love?
yeah, I want to say my
First love.
first love.
Okay.
Yeah. I loved her. I had a lot of care for her, but it was just one of those things where I was a lot older than she was. So I guess it was more of like, okay, maybe this is just,
Not the right time.
yeah.
Different
And that was like
page,
me
different
coming out.
bookshelf, just not at the
Exactly.
right.
And that was me coming out also. So
And
throughout
that played
all
a
of this
factor in it.
happening, huh?
That played a factor on it. Like there was just too much happening at once type shit.
Mm-hmm. So it wasn't that it was like a horror story. It was more of like she was very, very immature. She was very young and she just didn't know what she wanted. She was just talking to other people, doing things
Mm,
behind my back.
Also, it
So
was
for
toxic.
me,
yeah.
exactly.
Mexico.
So also I was just a lot older than she was. So I was like, you know what? Like, what am I doing? I gotta let
Right.
this one go. So I let her go. And one thing that I really like to do is like, obviously not anymore because I'm in a relationship now, but back then I used to like taking time to myself. I suffered very much from like really bad depression. And for me, it's like I learned that if I can't love myself or if I can't like feel okay with myself, I'm not going to be able to give that person 100%. And it's
Yep.
always better to like be who you are, like what you want to do. For me, I like to give my entire self, devote myself to people,
Yeah,
not people, but
100%.
to the person you're with.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I feel like if you can't do that, then why bother?
And what's the point?
Yeah, why waste
Exactly.
anybody's time?
So then I gave myself, I want to say like 4 years before I met the my next toxic relationship, I want to say.
Oh my.
It's like the
Jesus
next one.
Christ.
At least you
Yeah,
found yourself.
Next horror story.
yeah. At the time, I was still going through whatever I was going through. I was very much like heavy drinking, doing drugs. I didn't care. And this person, it was such a I like I said, like sometimes it could be a facade at the beginning, like complete facade. Like you think like you found the
You
person,
see what
like
you
this girl.
see at the moment is
Yeah,
what
you get
you
your hopes
want.
up and
Exactly.
shit, and you get overcommitted. And you're like,
So
damn.
this person, when I met her, it was like we had so much in common. We like everything we did was so like heightened, like the emotions were super heightened, and
You
and
guys
then
were,
like little bit,
I was just
huh?
yeah.
they were
That
like
you
in
And
guys
sync.
what?
that you guys were like in sync.
Exactly. So like I very much thought about it and I was like, damn, like I really like her. I'm gonna keep going. Like I'm not gonna self-sabotage, whatever.
Um,
And then just everything just started falling downhill.
And then
why was it like too much at once? Like,
No,
yeah,
I had a job, she didn't, and she did, and then she didn't, and then her car, like I didn't even have a
your
car at
lives
the
were
oh, it
time.
was just
compatible.
like a lot of life stuff happening at the same time.
Exactly.
She just
And then the
these are like
she was
different
very
episodes.
verbally abusive,
Oh,
physically
Oh,
abusive,
oh shit.
and just things that,
oh, that was
I
like
didn't
really toxic. That's the
toxic.
horror
That
story.
is a horror.
That's the horror story.
Right. Okay.
So the first one wasn't very much like horror, it was just like, ugh, what am I doing? Wake up.
Right.
The second one was more of like, okay,
You gotta get out of there.
Yeah.
yeah, I gotta get
I'm
out. And
sorry that you went through that because that's not easy.
it's
How'd you get
not.
out of it?
My best friend actually had to drive to wherever I was, which is at my stepmom's house.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, she was living at my stepmom's house because she didn't have a house. So I was
Right.
like, hey, can she stay there? And she was like, yeah. And that day, I'm never gonna forget it. Like it's just imprinted in my brain. Like sometimes, like I'm like, I can't believe I really went through that. But it
Right.
was very much like my best friend literally was like, I don't care what you leave there. Stuff is irreplaceable. Those are materialistic things.
Yeah, forget
We
about
got to get the fuck out. Grab whatever you can and let's go. She was at work. So when she got back, she was pissed. She grabbed all my stuff. She threw it in the garbage. She ripped all my clothes. She basically tore my favorite shirts, like threw
it.
everything away. And she just wrote me a really long, mean text telling me to go to hell,
Was she
basically.
was she okay?
She suffered bipolar disorder.
That sounds yeah.
Hmm. Takes a lot
Mm-hmm.
of effort to cut up all your clothes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that sounds intense.
Yeah.
And it
I'm
does
not
sound
gonna,
like it takes a lot of effort.
All of it?
yeah.
All of that.
Majority of them,
It was
I
mad.
basically just packed like a suitcase and I was like, I gotta go.
How did she know that you were gone? Did you say something to her?
No, but she saw as
That you
like
like
I
packed up
took
your
much,
stuff?
yeah, I took a
Okay.
lot of my stuff.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Enough for her to notice. So she was like, damn. Wow.
So
Mm-hmm.
was there a reason why just didn't even want to have communication with her because you just felt like this is it? Like I need to just be
Yeah,
out
no,
or
there was moments where like I was still talking to her, like like I said, like it's really hard to escape those kinds of relationships. I feel like because it's like you try so hard not to look at them in the way that they just treated you.
Yeah, you want to love them still.
Exactly. So I'm such a lover girl where it's like, okay, they did it, maybe they won't do it again. She did it more than once.
did
So
you
for
try
me,
to
it
like
was like,
help were you because I feel like in those relationships like those type of people always try to put themselves in a victim type of
yeah, 100% she
Yeah,
did.
like trying to
so
get back.
were you as the person that cares for her and loves for her like always trying to I don't know like help her like
100%. There
fix
was
her
moments,
yeah people always try to fix people
100%. I tried. I've
oh
sat
I
there
like
and I'm
saying that
like, maybe we could do this different, or maybe like, do you need space? Like maybe,
So
I
you
did.
tried a
I
bunch of
let
different
her
approaches and shit. And none of them were
exactly.
working
And
out.
mm-mm,
And you were like, I can't like work with this person because she doesn't want to work with me type shit. Because everything I do is wrong
exactly.
answer. Damn, that's
Mm-hmm.
exhausting. Wow.
and then
How
not
long
being
that
able
take?
to talk or like
Yeah, how
express
long?
yourself because this was like I want to say like a year,
Yeesh.
a year and a half.
4 seasons, 365 days, maybe
No,
more.
literally.
Oh,
It was just crazy. Like honestly, like I feel like thank God I left that. And it was as I thought it was gonna be a lot harder, but it was actually a lot easier than I thought.
they
Yeah.
say, what is it? Fear is a ocean that's a mile wide, but only an inch deep. It looks like it's crazy. You take a step in, you're like, that's a not.
Exactly.
Okay, so when you got out of that, what was it like?
Oh, I took a whole bunch of time to myself. I was like, I'm not gonna get into anything. I was in my like self-love era. I was in my very like, you know what? Like I need to work. I need to just focus on myself and like do better. So I was working. I had a lot of people, trying to get with me, and I was just like, no, no. And it was just one of those things where I was like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. But I was always on Tinder. I was always on Bumble. Like,
So it's not
and it
like you
was
weren't
more.
looking just in case someone swept you off your feet. You were just like, for the most part,
It
you're
was
not
just
ready.
for me, it was more of like I'm just gonna swipe. And if I make a friend, I make a
Yeah,
friend.
yeah,
If
yeah,
I
yeah.
if I talk to someone, I'll talk to someone. I was just swiping
You
at
just
that
weren't thinking
point.
too much about it.
Right, right, right.
Hmm. Yeah.
It was mindless.
Huh?
It was mindless.
Swiping.
Yeah, exactly. So meeting her was literally my favorite thing in the whole
Was that
world.
on Tinder?
It was
Yeah.
on Tinder.
Fire.
Oh,
Okay.
you did meet her on Tinder.
One
Okay.
day I was at work and I used to work at Miami Improv, the one in Doral.
Okay.
And I remember I was like sitting at the little because I was checking people in, but it was like that day. I was just swiping. And like I saw her picture and I almost swiped it like to like no.
Yeah, because you're just in
And
the
then
habit of like, man, and you're like,
yeah.
I almost fucked up there.
And like I almost did it, and then like I pulled back and like we matched instantly. Matched. And I was
Oh
just like,
my.
okay.
Instant match is crazy, low key.
So she was actually the one to message me first. I actually still have the messages, like a
Oh my.
picture. I screenshot the whole pic like that.
Yeah.
It was so cute.
That was cute.
She messaged me first.
Did
Then
she
we
use a
went
pickup
on our.
line? What was she doing? What's the secret
No, it
sauce?
was more. Let me see. I have it here. Hold
Like, no, hold on.
For all you people who want to match on Tinder, this is the line. Toma.
No, literally. It wasn't much. It was more of like oh hey, like you're a Leo, cool, blah blah. I really like that. I don't know. She was super like
I see.
she felt seen already.
yeah, so it was
That's the
nice.
recipe, boys. I see.
Mm,
Yeah, everybody wants to feel
perfect.
seen, feel known, feel heard.
Ah.
She
Like
goes,
that's what
hello.
we do, you
I
know,
was like,
like on both
hi.
streets, like
She
y'all
was
want
like, hello.
to
Hello.
hello,
Uh,
Moto.
Wait, let it focus, let it focus, let it focus.
Let her focus.
Ah, I guess
The damn it's not focusing.
No, I gave up.
okay, so
Oh, I
she
read it.
basically was like, oh, how's your day been so far? I also love Leos. I just know you're cool and vibes are immaculate. And obviously I was at work. And then we're from there just kept going like nice, sounds like a
Kept
That's a
productive
chatting.
good
day.
compliment.
Yeah, but she very much
So it was like real
acknowledged.
genuine
She
shit though.
sparked your interest because she was just being genuine.
Hmm.
Exactly. Not like most people like, oh hi, how are you? Like,
Yeah,
what do
like
you
actually
I
care
know.
how I am. You don't even know me.
exactly.
I also
Like
like
her, she just started a conversation off rip. I was just like, I
exactly.
like that.
It's a compliment, a conversation. Like that was like triple threat. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. Okay, so
So
how long did it
from
take for you guys to meet IRL from the Tinder thing?
oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think like I want to say like almost a couple weeks only because she was working in the morning and I was working during the night. So like our schedules were
Schedules
completely
were
opposite
not working
I
out.
at
guess you really want to
all.
make it work now.
So I was like, damn it, like but then again, I'm like, okay, like maybe I could just not take off of work, but like I leave early because working in the box office was a lot. Like as soon as the show starts, I could leave.
And looking for a workaround type.
Yeah, so I remember she was like, oh, like, do you want to go grab dinner? I was like, yeah, okay, let's go grab dinner. So then we both like just sent each other a whole bunch of, she had just moved to Miami from Fort Pierce where we are now.
Oh,
Yeah, so she was just like, oh, I don't know a lot from here. Like, what do you recommend? Blah, blah. And I was just like, we go anywhere. I sent her a bunch of places and we ended up going with American Social.
Nice.
never been
So
But
we ended up hanging out that night, and then from there, um, we met, we hung out, and I had to literally drink a little bit more because I was really nervous for some reason. It
I've
was
been
just one
there.
of those things like that liquid
Probably
courage
because
really
you already
does.
liked her off rip type shit, no?
It was just one of those things where it's like, oh, and like she was the way she carried herself, the way she spoke, the way the way she just was. It was just like a breath of fresh air. Like meeting someone who knew what she wanted, who had everything, not everything, but like not
But she was,
everything like
Like
in
put
that
together,
concept, but
like she had shit
and
together.
then
exactly,
she was confident with what she had as
exactly.
well, carrying it well.
Mm-hmm.
I see
Right.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So whatever, we met, we had dinner, and then I went home, she went home. And then I want to say it took 2 more weeks to go on our second date. And then the second date we went to Flanny's and then we
Yeah.
went to the
Toma.
beach at night.
Toma.
We didn't even kiss, not the first date, and I think it was our second date that we kissed right
So you
after
guys
coming
just
from the
talking the
beach.
whole time, like enjoying each other's company, not even romantic,
Yeah.
just like y'all fuck with this human type.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like and it was just nice being able to communicate and like talk to someone who like knew how to keep up with the conversation. Like they're just not gonna sit there and feel like nervous.
Yeah, they can actually
It's
talk
like
and feel like, okay, there's some shit to talk about or
exactly.
make conversation or
Right.
damn. So it was like easy
Hmm.
almost when you're with her.
Yeah. She made
So
everything a lot easier.
Effortless.
effortless is a better word. Yes.
Yeah, for real.
Effortlessly.
Nothing's easy, bro.
Fine. Yeah, you're right. It's hard work, but it was effortless.
Yeah.
You're so
But
drunk.
then yeah. And then from there we were just inseparable.
Actor.
All right. So when you guys first got together, like, what did that look like? You guys were dating casually, and
Basically to the point where
uh-huh.
I was like I said, our schedules were not
Because you guys
aligned
live together
completely.
now, is what I'm getting at, right?
Hmm.
How did you
I
guys
think
start from like
like
being all cutesy at the beginning to like being like we're gonna build a life together type? Like when do you know that part? You know what I mean?
like I said, it was like I want to say the year. No, actually, she moved in. Um, I think like 7 months in, she was moving, and I guess like I not joined in, but I was like, I kind of want to move out of my mom's house. And then she was like, I mean, sure, why
Okay.
not? So we ended up, it was me, her, and her best friend moved to downtown first.
So you guys had like a trial run before you guys lived by yourselves together. Or
We did actually. She actually her lease was done like a couple months before we were gonna move in. So she was at my mom's and my like with me. And I mean it wasn't bad. Like we were both working. It wasn't like clashing at all.
nobody got no bad habits. Everything was
Mm-mm.
fire. Toma.
Hmm.
Toma.
But yeah.
So it wasn't like because I've had girls come over and they're like, your feng shui's all off. And I'm like, que pingo you mean my feng shui's off? I like
Yeah,
the
it's because
house is
like when you
organized.
start, I feel like when you start living with someone is when you start to really like tell like, okay, like how does this person live? Like, do they live like this? Like maybe they like their clothes folded a certain way. Like for instance, she likes to like hang majority of her stuff and like her jeans just be folded. And I don't know how to explain it.
It's
The
just
way
what
she's
you're expecting. And then you're just like,
It's
oh, learning to adapt to
you start
someone
to adapt to it. You
habits.
didn't really have like a way of doing it, but it's like, oh,
yeah,
that's how you like to do it. Sure, why not?
exactly. Well, that wasn't like a bad thing. It was more of like the way stuff were done, I guess, in the
No,
beginning.
it's not bad. It's different,
No, I
right?
get it, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm a very particular person too. Like I fold things a certain way, I do things a certain way, I put things in certain places, and you know, when you're living with somebody, you have to let them know because it's gonna bother you.
Yeah.
It's your thing, so it's gonna give you.
Like, look, I like to
And that's
do
where
I,
communication plays a big key. Like, hey, by the way,
100%,
like I could tell that this doesn't really matter to you,
but
but
it
it
matters to
matters to
me.
me, and then you matter to them, so then they start to adapt.
You hope it.
Right.
Well, for the most part, yeah. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's how you start to recognize if that's your person or not. They either care or
Mm-hmm.
they don't care. They're
Exactly.
either listening or they're not listening.
So pretty much like building a successful long-term relationship is like a series of compromises. Like they say, yo, this bothers me. You're like, I. They say, yo, this bothers you. I. And you guys go back and forth like that until you guys are like, I understand this person, and y'all fit together like this. Mira, toma.
Exactly.
There was a big moment where, like, when we first started living together, where it was like, I had a lot of clothes, she had a lot of clothes, and like everything was just everywhere. And like, when we were about to go, like, out, there was just everything everywhere. And then the next day we're like just looking at you like who's gonna clean? Like who's gonna do what? And it was
Like,
just
how
one
are
of
we
those
doing
things where
this?
yeah, so oh my goodness. But I guess just like I guess with time, the way you guys like, communicate with everything, maybe today, this week I'll do dishes, next week she'll do the bed or like do laundry. But as of now, like
You don't
It's
have
a
everything's
give
like,
and
worked
take.
fine.
It's a give and take.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yeah.
But you don't have like set chores then. You're not like the person who does the dishes, the person that cleans, or the person that, it's not like that's your job, this is my job. You're like, I
No.
feel like this maybe today. How do you feel today? And you kind of just like consult
You
each
kind of
other.
just feel each other out, and then
See
you
what the
Yeah,
vibe is like.
sometimes like let's say like sometimes like she'll clean as she cooks. So it's like there's not really much dishes to do. She'll just as she's cooking it, and then that way, like once we just finish eating, we'll just since she cooked, I'll clean the dishes, whatever we just used.
Mhm.
Or maybe I'm gonna do laundry this week, next week she'll do the laundry. Or like if we
But it's
went
just
out.
like when you're living with somebody, you just feel their energy, right? Like if like in their
Mm-hmm.
instance, like maybe she's cooking and cleaning, so then she sees
Mhm.
that she's cooking and cleaning, so she'll go do the laundry. Like it's like
Mm-hmm.
not even a discussion,
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm meeting you.
I don't know that. And much of our people's watching, they won't know that. Because maybe they never lived with somebody they were dating and they're like overthinking
Yeah, that's why
everything.
we're talking
So
about
maybe,
it.
you know what I'm saying? They got these questions. So I'm gonna hyper focus on dumbass questions.
I'm not saying I'm answering.
For example,
I'm also answering.
is
the
it really
question,
important?
weirdo?
Just look at the question, dog. Damn. Damn.
Yo, I got a puppy in my hands.
That's why I didn't attack
Be
you.
Not too much on the
Be
puppy
loved,
now.
bro. Be loved.
Exactly. Not Ziggy.
Be loved, bro.
All right.
So what's your next question?
You won't cut me off, man. I was gonna get into something that I'm biased about, and it's that you and your girl play video games together. Doma. How did that
Mhm.
start? Were you always a gamer girl? Was she the gamer girl? How did y'all get into that? You think that made your bond stronger doing shit together? I want to hear your mind. Just, you know what I'm saying? Let us know.
All
Doma.
right. So for her, she was always a video game girl. Like she knew all about it. Like to the point where like what is it called? The World Series of Warzone. So it's like they play a whole bunch of video games. They get flown out. We went to Las
Damn.
Vegas to go watch it, type thing.
Damn.
That's how like she
That's how
loves
serious.
video
No, no,
games.
I know she's good, but I didn't know she was damn.
No, 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 not her. She
Oh,
wishes.
I was like, damn.
No, no, no.
Like,
Like that. No, I'm saying like we go watch them. That's how serious she really does like them.
Like they go to
But yeah, so at the beginning, I wasn't always like
my phone. What?
their point.
it's not.
No, I like it. They love it.
Yeah, we do.
There you go.
We do. But at the beginning, it's not that I didn't like video games. It was more of like I didn't really like know how to play it as good
So you were
until
like
like
intimidated by it or like off put to like getting into it.
yeah, like I knew how
Okay.
to play it, but I wasn't like how she was. She's really good at it. So I was like, okay, like let me just see how she plays, and then she'll teach me something. So then whatever she has a PC. She had bought a PC, whatever she taught me. She's like, I think you're gonna like PCs better than a PlayStation because the quality, the way it works, like
I mean,
everything. And
she's
at first
right.
I was like, I don't know. I like the PS5. Like I don't want to
What could
spend
you
like
do
a whole
to it?
bunch of money on this.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, whatever. And then, mind you, that's all we ever play, Call of Duty. Unless like we sometimes at one point I try to get her to play co-op games with me, but it's really hard because she's very like, "Ugh, I'm bored already. Like, let's do something else."
She needs some like fast paced, like shooter kind of like type of game.
Hmm.
So that's what probably was so
Exactly.
good for you guys.
Yeah, but I really do enjoy the fact that like we both like to play video games because I feel like now instead of like, oh, what are we gonna do? We're both just look at each other and be like, you want to go play video games? Like, yeah, I'm like, okay, good. And then
So,
we'll just do that. Or like if we really don't want to go out and you want to play video games, yeah, let's do it. But
so you guys don't think like any one of you guys ever plays too much or anything? It's not like, oh, you don't care about me, you're playing the game. It's like, oh, that's cool. That's the way you de-stress. I'm gonna do the same thing, or we're gonna do it together type. Like,
either that, but at the beginning, where I was just
mhm.
like, But the thing is, like, I didn't want to think about it like that. I didn't want to be like one of those girls who are like, oh, like you play video games, like that's weird, or like, all he does is spend their time playing video games. Like, no, I'm not
Like
like that. So I'm
appreciate it.
like,
Yeah.
oh, now I'm gonna really like, I'm gonna get into it that way. I don't have to think about it like that. Like, and then
Oh
look at
my.
me now, like that's
Take
all I
notes,
do now.
peoples.
So
Yeah,
it's nice.
you should. I mean, yeah, I feel like you should. Maybe you're not into it at the beginning of any hobby that somebody has, but if you
Mhm.
really love them, you'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, let me check it out. Let me try it out. And if you like it,
Hmm.
you like it. And if you don't, you don't. But
Exactly.
I don't think that those things make or break a relationship entirely.
Not entirely.
I think it's cool and beneficial when you have things in
No,
common.
maybe not entirely, but I do think it plays a role. Like if you guys have a thing together, and maybe like for example, you had a little kerfuffle at lunch, and you guys are a little heated, but not really heated. You know, you have this thing together where it's like I'm not gonna say I'm mad at you or anything, but we won't play the game. Like whatever, man. And maybe that's not the case for everybody. But at the same time, like having that mutual thing prevents like a slippery slope from taking like effect. It's not like, oh, I'm pent up because I can't do the fucking thing I want to do because you're always getting mad at me when I do the thing I want to fucking do.
Yeah,
And now the thing I'm actually mad about is
that's
making
what
me
I'm
more
saying.
mad because I can't do the thing I want to do to blow fucking steam.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't like to do that thing, it's not necessarily like you have to get mad at them for doing it. You can let them do
Exactly.
their
I
thing,
see you
and then
right.
you have your own thing that you like to do. Maybe I
See.
like running and you like playing video games, and that's okay too. Like, what I'm saying
Exactly.
is that it's not gonna make or break the relationship
As
to
long
have.
as everyone can
Maybe
see it too.
but maybe we still like another thing that we like to do together. So like it's not every hobby has to be like the same. Is what I'm trying to say. Because I feel like
Just
you're
trying to get
thinking like, oh, if this person's doing
Well,
this and
I
this person's
guess you're
doing
right.
that they're not gonna
It
like
doesn't have
it
to
or
be
whatever.
one to
And
one, but they have to be doing something with the time. Because I feel like people like when they're
yeah, of
like
course.
sitting there with their like twiddling their thumbs, are like, man,
Yeah, of
they
course.
start building shit in their head.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Of course. But that all comes from dating and communicating. And that's all part of the dating process is you start getting to know that
Mm-hmm.
person. You start figuring them out like, oh, what do they like to do? What do I like to do? Blah, blah, blah. Do I still like this person? Yeah, let's go figure it out. Let's do it. Oh, now we're living together. Now we're figuring it out even more, even deeper in different ways.
I guess a good question that I want to ask is like, has there ever been a red flag that you can overlook?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
No, I'm just kidding. No.
that's what I'm
It
saying.
depends.
I'm in
I
between
thought I
about
thought
it.
you asked a different question. Sorry. I thought you
Now I
said
want to know what you thought I asked because I want to
I
ask that
thought you
question
said
now because you were thinking, yep.
is
Let
there a red flag
him
that you
let him
decided to over like look,
visit
there
him
was a
according
bunch, but
There was.
there
Also,
was.
this will end at some time abruptly. Don't be alarmed. We're gonna rejoin.
We're just gonna hop back on the same link.
No
Which it
worries.
ends automatically at 40 minutes. So somewhere in like 5 or something minutes, it's just gonna cut us all off.
Okay.
So you can overlook stuff, but not stuff. Well, was it? I missed it.
I no, I thought you said that is there a red flag that you overlooked in the relationship?
Oh,
Is there?
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, I asked, was there a red flag you could overlook? So it's almost the same
No,
question.
I don't think I can. I feel like I tried at the beginning, like I said, like there was a big bump on the road. Like I want to say like between almost year two, and it was a big like that's where I was just like, hold on, let me see something. I don't know if I really want to put myself in that position because if I do, then I have to risk like not valuing my emotions or feelings. But if I do it, like, is that gonna make me more stronger? Or is she gonna look at me a little bit like better? Like, is maybe I'm helping, maybe this is me maturing, I want to say. But then there's a part of me that was also very much like, you know what? Like, I don't think I'm gonna continue because this is crazy. But I don't know, I guess it's just like different for everybody. But like when it comes to red flags, like I feel like there's so many red flags. Like they're like what's a red flag, I want to
red
say.
flags are different for everybody too.
True.
Some red flags for you are a green flag for somebody else, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
I mean, I
Exactly.
don't know about all that, right?
I swear,
Yeah.
one man's trash is another man's treasure type shit. Like, yes, like there are things that people like in certain people that you necessarily don't like in
She
people.
cheated on me, dog. Yo, I'm into that.
Oh hell
Maybe.
no.
I'm
Bye.
not saying
Cut
that,
off.
bro.
That's a
But
red
like,
flag.
You be on your phone too much. Cool.
100 billion. How many people are there in the world? I can't speak for all of them, so I don't know.
I can. I speak for you now. Millions of people
Oh
in
my
the world. I am your prophet. I'm your voice. And I say, man.
I know I don't like being cheated on.
100%. I don't think
That's what I'm saying.
you're weird if you do.
You're weird if you do, but there's people that accept that all the time. So
I think that's not a deal breaker.
you're not necessarily saying that you like it, but here you are tolerating it. So
you're
that's
okay
kind
with
of
that
it's a
shit.
fine line, you know.
Exactly.
Man.
Cheating is crazy.
Why even be in a relationship? I really want to know.
There's
Exactly.
some people that don't care. There's some people that get into relationship like this sugar mama bullshit babe, what is it? Sugar baby stuff and all that shit.
Don't
I
mind.
wish I had a sugar.
Those sugar
I was a
baby
sugar baby. I'm
ladies,
not gonna lie.
chickies, they're always talking about how they don't care if their man has a bunch of bitches as long as they're being taken care of. So
Okay, but there's a
getting
big
bunch of
difference with
perspective.
that. It's like if it's someone taking care of you like that, shit. You know what? If you want to go fuck her, as long as you're giving me money, I don't give a fuck.
How much money though?
You're
No,
being
I
taken
mean,
care of.
But like, man,
Exactly.
taking
Basically,
care of
anything you want.
anything.
You want, basically, yes. That's
Okay,
the whole
fine.
point of being a sugar baby.
Fine. Si una vieja quiere tenerme, si su sugar baby, okay, fine. I'll sit there happily. I'll smile. I'll give her what she wants. If she wants some sugar,
I'm
I'll
good.
give it out.
I don't think I could do
If she want to go do with some other people, I'll be cool with it. As long as I can do the same.
I'm good.
honestly,
I don't want to be nobody's sugar baby.
sometimes I think about it, I'm like, it would be nice.
20,000
but
a
then I'm
month.
like,
50,000.
Bro,
3
what are the
million.
speculate? What are the rules? What do I gotta do? Like, what
Tienes que
I
comer
actually,
culo.
my
do I just have to
mom,
go to dinner with them?
No.
And,
my
like, make them
mom
feel
was
good?
actually a sugar
Wait,
baby.
your
and
mom was a sugar baby?
No, that's interesting.
This
My
is
mom was
crazy.
actually a sugar baby, and all the guy wanted was for her feet to be done.
You
And
see
he'd
it?
give her an envelope full of money. That's
I'm
all the
telling you,
guy
it could be
wanted.
simple. There are some people that just want you to go to dinner with them or accompany them
Hmm
on a work trip and just be by
But
their
it's so hard
heart,
to
make
find
them look
those.
good and they're gonna give you all the champagne in the hotel room and the this and the that and get your feet done because they want you to have the feet
We
done.
live in a sus world, y'all.
Yeah, it's
We
weird.
do though, we do.
It's
Weird.
like, I want you to get your feet done. Let me give you a little extra on top.
No, for real, it's weird.
Toma.
Literally. Be
I
happy.
think those are just
I mean,
I
easy
don't know.
money
That's a
though.
different way of living, honestly. Just that's a whole different life. I don't know what
hmm
that's about. Can't even.
I mean, thinking about it now, I don't think I do it in the sense of like I remember before I started with this one, I remember like there's this guy that we used to hang out with, and he was a drug dealer at the time, and you know, I never did anything. I would just hang out around them. I got barred from a freaking dive bar because of it. From hanging out with like delinquents and like drug dealers and stuff like that. So there was like a moment where like one day I was just sad, and then out comes out of nowhere this guy with a whole little toy full with $300 in it. I was just like, oh, is this what I need to do? Be sad all the time now for someone to give me money?
Just somebody
Like,
to give me some
it's
money.
crazy.
All right, I'll take it.
Practice crime, dude.
But sugar baby,
Sugar baby.
Still
I
though,
don't know.
free money.
Like I said, like a lot, well, like she said, a lot of people would want to, and a lot of people wouldn't want to. It's
Right.
just, and it's also like, what is he asking for? Is he asking for sex?
And
Or
what
is
is
he asking just for like something simple?
You're just asking me to be your acquaintance or whatever.
You're lonely? You want to play
You just want me to go out to dinner? That's a free meal and some money.
You want a friend?
a little bit of strip poker?
You want me to
Strip
play
poker's
chess in a bra? That's fine.
You're right.
You want me to play chess, bare chest? That's cool.
I mean, that's what strip poker is. Right? Chess, bare chess is.
Yeah.
Can you just imagine playing chess with someone like without a shirt and you just say like,
Chess? Don't mind.
"Are we done?
We just create something? Are we done here?
Can I have my money now?"
Yeah, where's my $4?
Pay up, bro. Pay up.
Don't mind.
No, but
Is it cash, check, or credit?
Nah, fuck that. I feel like you gotta be paying me every like time that I like
Damn.
make a move.
50.
that's every word that comes out of my mouth is like $100.
Yeah. That's my bare minimum, dude. $100 for like each move. So
hmm
we're talking racks on racks on racks.
You gotta get a contract, $1,000 to show up, $100 for every word. Anything after that, 500.
True.
Don't want the
What
money.
else?
Don't want. So you say, like you and your girl have been together for a while now. You know things are going strong. What does the future look like for y'all? Curiosity, like I'm saying, like everyone's got a different idea what their future is.
Okay.
So,
That's true.
I would say we definitely want to buy a house soon.
mhm,
Definitely want to have kids.
mhm.
Definitely want to travel more. So I would want to say like,
Like
oh, I'm getting married, obviously.
um,
Duh. But
in that order, or
maybe, well, I mean, whatever order it comes in, I'm not like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like force it either. Whatever happens, happens.
no,
Whenever she's ready, I want her to like obviously she sometimes like asks me like, hey, like, what are you thinking about like future wise? Like, do you care where you're like, propose that? Like, are you big on like the ring? Like, are you big on like weddings? Like, how many kids do you want to have? We're both said she really wants twins, and she, for some reason, wants Asian babies. I said, I don't know where you're gonna get an Asian baby from, but it's not gonna be from me. If you got an Asian donor.
hey,
You're gonna have to
yo,
make it happen somehow.
at least she knows what she wants.
Somehow.
You know,
Like I want them smart babies.
She sure do.
maybe find like some mixed Asian
She
baby.
said, I don't want to have to do too much. I just want it to be naturally great at everything.
Do my taxes for me.
Not the taxes. Taxes is crazy.
Not taxes, dude.
What
That's
a
bare
little,
minimum.
a little bit of that's bare minimum.
Come on, the Asians are hiring somebody to do that.
Toma, but I have a child now. That's what I would do. I'd be like, yeah, you're good
I
at.
feel like as of right now, we're going at a good pace, as in like, we're both working, we're both doing what we need to do in order to get to that next step, which for sure the next step is house.
You're in
100%.
the right
Nice.
pace to build to the future that you guys both want.
Exactly.
You guys are on the same page as far as like where y'all want the house, what kind of house, all that.
Well, I love Miami. I want to move back to Miami sometimes. Well, majority of the time. I love Miami. But I feel like, is that the right move? Miami's really expensive, but I feel like it's expensive anywhere you go. At the end of the day, like a house is getting just more expensive by the freaking minute, I guess you can say. But in overall, I guess that's just something like we keep talking about, as in like, where are we gonna go back to Miami, or do you want to move to Texas? Like, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Like, what do you want to do? And I feel like that's where we're both like still communicating on, like, what are we gonna do?
You guys know you want to make it together. You're like, just where is it? What's the makes the most sense? It makes us both the most happy.
Right.
In other
Exactly.
words, no one's trying to steamroll anyone. You're not undervaluing each other's opinions. You're
They're
like,
both talking about
Exactly,
it. They're
trying to
both
feel-
stating it, like what I want. She's stating what she wants.
That's some no signal.
Toma.
Nobody's taking one side. They're both talking about it. It's
Mhm.
because
And it's
some people sometimes they take the back road, like they're just like, oh yeah, whatever you want, just like ride along, and then it ends up being like a resentment thing where it's like, damn, I didn't.
I think I told her something like that before. I remember telling her, I'm like, I hope you're not like the type of people who or person to like, oh, whatever you want. Because at the end of the day, like if it's gonna be both of ours, I wanted to have a piece of you and a piece of me.
Exactly.
Toma.
Because if you're telling me you can do whatever you want in this house, but then later on I don't want to hear like, why is that like this? Well, you told me I could do this.
You told me I could do whatever I want.
You wanted to be genuinely happy from the beginning, so you didn't have problems.
Right.
But there's times where like I have a Pinterest board for like maybe like house ideas, and I'll show it to her and she'll be like, "Oh, I actually really like that." So I feel like we're very in common, or like set on like a whole bunch of things that we want to do. Like we want a big closet, we want a game room, we want like a big like closet space. We want like we even might want to make a room a whole closet.
Yep.
Who knows?
I agree.
Fuck you, yo.
I agree.
Yeah, that's the dream. A whole room is a closet.
Have to, yeah.
Hell yeah. Can you just imagine like going to the other rooms to just get changed and to just like not have to worry about like this like a small ass closet and have to like, where's everything?
Have a whole room. Oh my god.
Mhm.
So many shoes, so many clothes, so many
Mhm.
options, all organized so beautifully.
And I have to worry about like your clothes being in the room and like just everything unorganized. I don't know. I just like for me, it's like that's something I want.
Coordinated.
Don't.
Hats over here, belts over here, scarves.
Jewelry's in one side.
Be all organized.
The female dream.
The
Don't.
female dream for sure.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
Almost for real. I'm like in shock
Oh.
how much you guys were like into the whole room closet thing.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be nice.
It'd be great. No, I'm work. That's literally goals. That's like what you got to work towards if you really want.
Mm-hmm.
Like you gotta have it. Gotta have it. It'll make you a happier person in life.
Not gonna lie, I feel like I'm more of the Bob the Builder guy in the relationship.
You're the Bob the Builder one?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes she'll be, but sometimes I feel like I'm like, oh, I gotta put this up. And she'll be like, oh, I'll do it. I was like, no, I'll do it. And you just see me with the power drill where it's just like
Oh no.
but yeah.
Jenny the Builder. Okay. So like you just like assembling shit or you just I don't know, how do you like when did you start building shit? I don't just like
Well, I don't just build shit. I guess like it's like a distraction.
you're like I want something to do and this looks fun.
Yeah, like if
To
I'm not
put
doing
holes in
anything, I want to
walls
be able to
and
do
fucking
something.
push it together.
Oh no, I learned how to put like a hole in the wall for sure. Like
Yeah,
I've learned my lesson not
you
to
gotta
do something
learn.
without a
Yeah.
freaking what is it called? I don't even remember what they're called. Not a washer.
Watch.
Use a drill bit or something beforehand? Or you're using the
No.
drill, the screw to put in the wall.
Oh, you're talking about what goes in before the.
The
The
nail,
nuts, the
yeah.
bolts, the washer.
You're talking about the. Oh my
gasket?
god.
Exactly. It's like at the
It's
tip of
here,
my
and it's
tongue,
white.
but yes, they're different colors, but yeah.
Don't know.
I've learned my lesson and I'm putting that for everything because at this point those ugly holes that it makes without it and like it starts to like fall or like if it's something's too heavy on it. I don't know.
Gotta have it.
Boma.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point of it. To hold, to
Mhm.
actually grip.
Exactly.
The wall ain't for gripping.
The wall ain't for grip.
Literally.
Depends what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, like,
Okay, in the context that we were talking about.
oh my God. No, but yeah, that's our feature so far.
Go on. I'm trying to get over the dog for what's for 1 second. He's cool.
Look at his face.
He's vibing.
He's mean mugging us.
I know.
I can't wait to have a dog.
Dude.
I want a dog,
You want a
but I
dog?
want a wiener.
A Dachshund?
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. My brother just got 2 of them.
I want one so bad. Even though I know they're very delicate because of their backs, but I still want one.
I didn't know that.
You think about wiener dogs either?
Their backs are really delicate. Like they could break their back real fast.
Oh, little baby.
That scares me.
I
No,
know.
Not for real. Yeah, because you're rough.
I'm me Cassidy, bro. She be picking up Moose like by the fucking tail and shit, hung upside down, like grabbing the shit, squeezing him, and I'm like, shit.
Oh
They're
my
like- they're like,
God.
Well, that's
Wait.
kidding me. Bro, that is you and a fucking baby child.
No,
And Bella is me and a child. It's like they had us.
fine.
in check.
This is really good, but yeah,
That's fine.
Mhm.
Toma.
Is that so? You guys want a dog first before?
I
you-
want. Yeah, I want to say yeah. Sometimes like I'll think about it, like she'll not that I would be brought up, but like sometimes like she'll be like, "Oh, I want a baby," and I'm like, "Yeah, me too." She's like, "But I want two," and I'm like, "Two is crazy."
At the same
Like
time?
one time, yeah. She wants twins.
Figure it out with 2 of them.
I mean, I guess if you gotta just do it once, you might as well just do it once and get it over with and have the two.
I
That's
guess
a that's like the only like reason why I was
People
like,
get
you know
lucky
what,
and have
whatever.
The two at the same time, the twins, and it's a boy and a girl. You're like, bam.
Because I guess figuring it out first is gonna be tricky, but then once you
You're
get
like-
it, it'll be like the same thing for both of them, you know?
Right.
Exactly.
I think my biggest fear when it comes to that is like either not being able to bond with the baby or just in general, like that postpartum.
Mm.
Or like
I'm
depression.
like, yeah, I'm like terrified of that. I'm like, I really hope that doesn't happen to me, even though I know a lot of people go through it at least.
It happens to people,
Happens to a
Yeah.
lot of people.
but
Mm.
you're never gonna know
Exactly.
until you know,
That's it. Mm-hmm.
and you just hope that you have the support that you need so you can get through it.
100%.
It takes a village to raise a child, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's important to have a family and stuff, and people you trust, and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's my baby crying. What are you gonna say? Gotta keep the traumas going.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he wants. What time is it?
Do you guys want kids?
No.
I do.
No,
I want 12.
My brother wants
12 is
kids
crazy,
on
man.
a farm.
Or I'm gonna go around the world getting women pregnant from every like country, so I can have a lot of different me's, and they can take over the world.
That's crazy
So are they
way to
gonna
look
tell
at
you?
it.
Yeah. Christmas?
Then just be a fucking sperm donor.
Oh, that too.
You know what? I'll group call them on FaceTime.
You call them.
Oh no, no.
Hey,
Hey
everyone,
guys, just want like,
sperm donor here.
unless they want to make it anonymous. A lot of people don't want contact. Like for instance, like for me, like I wouldn't want them to be in contact with my kids.
Right.
Maybe yes and no, but like then I'm like,
No, it doesn't make sense though.
Nah, that's why like I don't want to be a sperm donor. I want to be an abandoned father. I want them to know like I was there. I went to get milk. I didn't come back. Like that. When I come back and I bring that milk, 20 years later, obviously,
No, you're tripping.
they're
And
gonna
then
be like, damn.
and then I sometimes think about it and I'm like, I hope my kid, like, as he grows up, he's not like, where's my dad? Like, I'm like, well, you got two moms. You don't need a dad.
I don't
No,
think
I
this-
don't think that's how it works.
every kid only knows what they know. And like
Yeah.
I never realized my life was any different from anybody else's. My parents weren't together. Like even people said shit, I was like, okay, like I never like it didn't.
Yeah, and I'm a teacher. Like I like not a teacher, but like I deal with little kids enough. I deal with little kids enough to know that like some of them have like two moms or whatever, and they're like, oh, both my moms. They just say it like normal, like oh, my mom and my dad, but they just say my moms.
Kids are so innocent, dog.
Yeah,
Kids are so innocent.
like they have, and as long as they're feeling the love that every
They
child
need it.
needs, then
That's the ultimate part, right? Are they getting the love? Are they feel like wanted? They feel supported, and like do they like find like a place? Because I feel like a lot of kids are like, even with parents that like had them like a traditional way, whatever. Like you didn't even want me. It's like, well, bitch, like obviously I did because you're
But that's
fucking weird.
but
But like,
But that's why I'm saying it's kind of scary to think that, like, maybe they go to school and they get influenced by somebody else, and then they're like, oh, you don't
I
have,
mean,
or bullied, and like, oh, you only have two moms, like, you don't even have a dad. Like, let me find out someone tells my fucking kids that.
I feel like it's a different world today.
like cojo machete, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but I feel like if that ever would happen, it would be like a kid going through like their angsty phase, or like 14, 15. They're like, I hate you, mom. Don't want, you know what I mean?
Oh,
So you're gonna say whatever.
I'm gonna go to the
fucking
room
comes
and
to their
cry,
mind.
BRB.
Coge Corea, mira. Pew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. I think everybody's situation is different, and like the world's always changing and shit too, right?
It sure is. This world is, sometimes I think when I'm like, the world is crazy.
It hurts my head a little bit. Because it's like, I feel like back in the day, talking to people like strangers and telling them, like, yo, you're bad. What's your number? Was easy. Now it's like, ah, peace. And I'm like, oh, my eyes. You know, I'm on the side of the road, just, I can't see.
Shut up.
That's what happened to me. I know. But still, like, I don't know. I feel like things have changed for lots of people and the way you would think about doing things. And what I say back in the day, but I'm still pretty fucking young, you know?
Yeah, for real. Back in the day.
Shit's just changing at that rapid of a rate.
It really is. I feel like once you reach like 25, your life is like, oh, today's Monday. God damn, it was just Friday, literally like 2 days ago.
Like, como que? What the fuck?
That's
Week's
true.
gone?
It's true.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's why, like, I feel like at the same time, it might take you getting to that point to be like, yo, I appreciate the people in front of me. Because a lot of people got that whole mentality when they're younger, but then they get to that age and they're like, I should have done right by that girl, dog. She was doing right by me, damn, dog. You know what I mean? Or whatever your
well.
situation is.
Oh, well.
Point is, okay, the other way around. I started having sex with all his friends, but I should have stayed with him. He was a good
That's
guy.
crazy.
Now I'm wrinkly and old. Oh, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
well.
My point is, things change, not just for time, but for you personally. And the sooner you look inward and figure out what the fuck you provide, if anything, or start acquiring those things that you can be beneficial towards other people, you're likely not going to match anybody because you can't just be like a blank slate. You have to give something that someone needs, and they have to give something that you need. You have to be like, Toma. or else you can't team up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's important for you to work on yourself, right? You enter that self-love phase, and then you found her, right? Not
Mm-hmm.
only because you were ready to receive her, because you were
Mm-hmm.
already right mentally. You weren't like, damn, maybe, but I'm not ready. You were like, Doma, I'm ready.
Yeah. Oh, and she was very much in the same page as that. Like I wasn't looking. I wasn't looking. It was just one of those things where like it just happened, I
Opportunity meets
guess.
preparation. So how did you guys
Yeah.
meet? Well, like it was Tinder, but then you guys were
Yeah.
swiping, and your first date was a dinner, and
Mm-hmm.
you guys were like, fuck it, 100%.
Well,
Each other. You weren't dating other people. You weren't seeing other people. You guys were like, nah, mutual offer it.
yeah, mutual. She was obviously like there was still somebody there. Well, like she was dating, but it wasn't like disrespectful. Like she stopped talking to them immediately after our second date. I want to say that's what she said.
You guys had that conversation, or she was just like, nah,
We had that conversation. I
nice.
was very, very honest from to her from the very beginning. I was like, I have like there's times where like, someone will be I had, people be like, oh, you want to go to lunch? I'll be like, yeah, fuck it. Let's just go it's just lunch. To me, in my eyes, it was just lunch.
That's what I
Or
see.
like, hey, like, do you want to come over watch a movie? In my eyes, we were just
Watching a movie.
gonna watch a movie.
Exactly.
It's never for me, like if we're dating, like then we're dating. But I like to date to marry, to stay together.
Yeah. Why
I'm
waste your
very
time,
big
man?
on that. I'm not gonna waste my time anymore. Well, at all, because I'm obviously, basically married. But
You don't think you're like a serial relationshiper? Like you've been in long term relationships your whole life, or do you think like
mm,
you kind of take things as they come?
I want to say like back then I wasn't like that. I was very much like I used to love to just date people. I used to love the feeling
All in
of
that.
like thing. I don't know. I guess for me it was very much like I just like getting to know people
Mhm.
and like maybe like that person just I was just like on to the next one. And then that person was like,
Exactly.
and then it was just like that feeling of like dating. It was nice. And it wasn't like just like, I don't know. It was just nice, I guess.
It was
Yeah, it's
nice.
different.
Yeah.
It's
Like
different.
getting to see how people think. There was people who I was just like, and then there was people where I was like, damn, like
Exactly.
we'd be great friends.
I see.
It's interesting.
Mhm.
Dating is interesting.
Yeah, because like sometimes you meet people and you're like, yeah, they would be great friends. Like I don't see you as a relationship kind of person because of XYZ reason, but
Right.
you'd be kind of cool for this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Damn,
And then
so
some girls
far.
are just crazy.
Oh
Right.
yeah. So what are the crazy ones like? Give me some of those stories.
Crazy, I would say. How can I say this? Like those girls who just get obsessive. And it's like
Bro.
sometimes I'd like to just have
People
my
get
own
obsessive, dude. You know.
and it's like
Fuck this
sometimes I
shit.
just want my own
Fucker.
space. And they're like, "Oh, well, what about like am I gonna see you again?" I'm like, "No, sometimes I just want to spend time with my mom or like my
No.
friends." Like, "Oh, what are you doing? Can I go?" Like, "No, I just want to spend some time with my friends."
You're like I'm vibing, bro. I'm chilling.
Creepy, right? It's like, don't you have your own life? Your
Yeah.
own
Hmm.
to go do? Have your
Or
own.
those there's girls who how can I put this? I don't know, just crazy. I can't sit here and say I've had like really bad, like obsessive girls, like that bad. But I want to say like them asking me to hang out like almost every day. To me, I was just like, you need to calm down.
It is a little bit too much though. I feel like it goes for anybody though. Like I get it. I'm awesome, but
But
like
like, chill, bro. Mete
you
freno.
know, I
Take
Mm-hmm.
breaks, bro.
not even like at least pretend like you've been here before, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Just chill, bro. Take a breath.
Mm-hmm.
Take a motherfucking breath.
so,
Just relax.
I'm trying to think if I ever got that crazy.
I
Or
don't
I
think
wonder if I'm like some type of crazy.
maybe somebody else is on a podcast talking about you and your craziness. You know, they're like,
I
yeah,
remember
esa tremenda loca. She stabbed me in
I,
the eye. What?
I remember I was talking to this one girl and she was like, messaging me like, "Oh, you should come over. We're gonna have a movie night." Blah, blah. I'm like, okay. Went to her house, had a movie night, and then she's like, "Oh, you should sleep over." Blah, blah. I was like, I don't know about all that. And then whatever, I ended up sleeping over, and then in the morning she made me breakfast, and like ever since that, like she thought like we we're gonna continue it. Like maybe this is something more. And then she'll be like, hey, like, do you want me to go pick you up from work? Like, do you want me to go get you dinner or lunch? Or I'm like, mm-mm. Be calm, be
Ew,
calm,
yeah,
be
like
calm.
people gotta calm down, dude. They one step at a time.
I don't know. For me, it just like if I'm dating, I don't want, and I'm not looking for a relationship. Like, don't ask to do relationship things.
No, but also like
Right.
We're
wait for you to
just
reciprocate
dating.
the
Like just
energy.
let it happen.
Exactly.
And
Just
then
let it
you'll
happen.
know, and then you can
Exactly.
talk about
hmm
it, and then you can be like, "Oh, okay, we're doing this. It's us, me, you."
Exactly. It has to be
Mutual.
yeah,
Organic.
mutual and organic, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I concur.
Y'all heard that shit, motherfuckers? Take fucking notes. Toma.
And if you were sleeping, I hope you woke up. 'Cause
You were
damn.
sleeping?
Mhm.
No, man, but you be yelling at people like
I
this,
hope
you know, like an alarm clock, like
I
you
hope
get
they not
startled
sleeping.
and shit.
I hope they get startled. They should, motherfucker. Damn. What the fuck you think I'm here for? I'm learning
By
shit.
sleeping, I just mean like they were listening, like, oh,
Can you imagine they're just listening and then just like
exactly,
Hannah
like,
starts yelling, you're like,
oh, and
oh,
then Matt
okay.
comes and they're like, oh, fuck, like that's what I
You're
meant by waking
welcome.
up.
Toma.
Oh man.
Pop quiz, motherfucker.
Pop quiz,
hmm
Nah.
Oh, pop quiz?
pop quiz.
No.
I'm not no
I
pop.
wasn't prepared for
I'm
this.
like I'm gonna fail the pop quiz.
Because you're
So
Oh,
saying
literally.
catching them off guard. So
hell
toma.
no.
Oh. But I think like you should wait for people to reciprocate your energy because like it being organic, it being mutual is them coming and meeting you halfway. You can't go 90 and just like sit outside their metaphorical door and be like, yo, you want to play? Like, nah, bro, chill out. I'll meet you down the street when it's time, you know?
I've been on dates where I felt like I'm like, hey, why don't you want to see me? But then I'm like,
Doing too much.
But
yeah,
I
I'm
don't
doing too much.
ask. I'm not like, hey, you want me to take you
No,
to lunch? Or like,
100%.
hey, you want me like, nah, if you're not, if
If
it's
you're
not
not,
reciprocating, then it's not reciprocating. Like,
hmm
all right, you don't want to see me, I eventually don't want to see you either, bro. The fuck?
I'm never gonna forget when I first also met her. Like when we first, yeah, she started bringing me flowers almost every single day,
Toma.
and it would always match the drink. So she would bring
Toma.
me like a refresher, and it would be the color of the refresher, or it'd be like the
Toma.
color of whatever she would get me. And she was very like she paid very close attention to detail.
Very
I had
meticulous.
like
Yeah.
this obsession with SpongeBob. I don't know why. And
Toma,
she would get
okay.
me like little SpongeBob things, like little tattoos, and like it was just so cute.
Cute, like the little details.
Attention to details, yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, Toma, I know
It's
I've done this
again,
before.
you can show that it's showing
Mhm.
that you're listening, that you're active, that you're actually showing
That
interest
you
in
give a
things
fuck, damn, ain't that hard?
Yeah.
Come on.
I see you. It's like Avatar, you know, they don't say I love you, they say I see you.
I see you, cuz.
Actually, I haven't seen Avatar.
None of them?
The
No.
blue monkeys?
No, none, no, not, no Avatar ever.
I think like when I was younger, I would watch it on like Nickelodeon, I want to
Toma.
say. But like that was like the old one.
Talking about Avatar, The
Right.
Last Airbender, dog.
I haven't seen it.
But have you seen Avatar, the one with the blue monkeys, the James Cameron one?
Mm-hmm.
You saw that one with the tails and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Them motherfuckers be saying that shit.
Tails and shit.
They got tails and they do the thing. They're
I
like,
know,
with
I
the
know.
fucking, and they fucking grab animals and they're like, Toma!
Yeah, I get
Because
it.
they have sex the same way. They link with the animals.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about like the actual Avatar,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the Navi way or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that one, and I've seen the second one too. I thought you meant like the Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Toma, Toma. What was I gonna say a second ago?
1 second ago.
2 Avatar.
Ah! Sorry. You know what? I think Gangland Landscapes.
Oh,
Game
wow,
of
it's gonna
Landscapes?
be 40 minutes again.
I guess
already?
so. I guess fucking so, dude.
Okay then. All right, so then we have 10 minutes to finalize our conversation and then say closing remarks and stuff.
Toma, Toma.
Mm-hmm.
Teamatoma.
So
Okay,
far, I
so
got a lot of shit.
we do
a lot
have
of
a
good
lot
shit.
today. Is there anything else that our guests would like to share with the world?
Yeah, what do you want to
That
say?
you think that maybe
Esteemed
people got
guest.
you know, like there's sometimes where I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna say this because it's an experience that I experienced, and I feel like somebody might just like be on the other side of that experience.
Experience.
I say if you need to get out of your comfort zone in order to meet the person that you want to be with, do it. Because I am a very outgoing, bubbly, like loud, like I like to do crazy shit. And my partner is a very calm, like chill, like
Yeah.
patient, like person.
So you
So I
bounce
feel
it
like if
out.
you, it's like you gotta find the person. If you feel like you're uncomfortable, not uncomfortable, because that's the
But
wrong
nervous or
type
whatever,
of,
like in your head too much.
not like
Huh?
that
Not
either.
even?
It's more like, how can I say this?
Like a good uncomfortable, like a
Yeah,
jittery,
like a good uncomfortable,
like
as
a
in like, oh
nervous,
damn,
like
like
a
Anxious?
maybe, like no, if it makes you question things about your, like, for instance, myself, like there was a lot of things where I was like, damn, like maybe I should stop doing that, and
okay,
maybe
okay.
like,
So
I
if it
mean,
makes you look inward and you're already questioning those things about yourself, like, okay, maybe those are not necessarily the best habits. And
Gotcha.
maybe this
exactly
I
maybe
see.
me being with this person is gonna bring the better
The elevation.
trait
out
of my
exactly, and
personality or my characteristics or whatever,
mm-hmm,
so that I could propel in life and we could propel
exactly.
or whatever.
That's a perfect, that's perfect. That's literally how I see it. And I feel like if you can't do that, then maybe the
Don't
next
even
person. Don't even try.
Don't waste
you
somebody's
take
time.
it. Go on to the next one. Keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you still got so
Let it go. Don't work too hard on that one. Go
Yeah.
on to the next.
Go.
And also, there are some times where somebody just comes into your life like for a reason, and that's
Mm-hmm.
it. Like that's just the reason in that
for a
moment,
reason to end the season.
for a reason and a season. There we go.
Exactly. That's like the perfect way to say it. The reason and season.
Yep.
They
But
come
yeah.
through, they teach you some shit, you
Yeah,
grow, and they dip
it's
out.
there. Yeah, you just get
Mm-hmm.
what you got to get out of it, and that's it. No harm done, no
Move
foul.
on.
All
Move
love,
on.
baby. Go on with your life.
Life.
Yeah. Peace be with you, but over there.
Yeah. But I think that's the only, well, not only, there's a couple more things, but I just feel like that one mainly always stood out for me as in like being someone who actually experienced it. Maybe I needed to like get balanced out in the sense of like maybe I shouldn't do certain things, or maybe like for instance, she's very much like you need to learn how to maybe like better verbiage.
Mm.
Because there was certain things that I would say, and she'd be like, maybe you could say it like this where people don't misinterpret what you say. So it's
Just
like
making your thoughts
she's,
clear.
yeah.
Basically, she was like holding a mirror so that you could see yourself in a different.
And that's a real form
And
of
that's
love.
what
Because
a
it's not just like, yeah,
relationship
you're
should
good, yeah,
be.
you're fine, yeah. It's like,
Yeah, because
yeah,
there's
I love you, but I
also,
want you to be better, so this, and that type. You know what I
because
mean?
then you got people who are like, why'd you say it like that? You didn't have to say it like that. And all of a
Exactly.
sudden it's like, okay, well, you didn't have to tell me like that. You could have told me nicer.
True.
But then for
So even
her,
the way she
it's
told you that was like constructive. It wasn't like you felt like shit when she told you. She only
You
put you
weren't being
down.
attacked, like you
Yes.
weren't being
mm-hmm.
criticized, you weren't
And
being
that's
judged, you were just being,
mm-hmm.
again, the mirror was just being held and you saw yourself for what it was. It's like you seen a video and you're like, oh damn, I
Yeah.
sounded like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So she's
That
very
happened
big
to my
on
friend
that.
once. I have a camera right outside and they were like walking out and when they walked out they said something. I guess they didn't realize that they said it, and when they saw the recap video they were like, oh man,
Said that?
that's how I said it. Like they were like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I'm used to you being a dick, so whatever. But yeah, that's how you talk most of the time.
And I think it hurts more when you're like sitting there and you have to remind them, like, yeah, that's literally how you are.
Yeah, I don't.
I would look at it and be like, damn, like I need to like maybe calm down a little bit more. Because
Right.
who's to say it's like not hurting your feelings, or who's to say it's like not making
Yeah,
you feel
that's
some type
true.
of way?
That's true. That's true. People do feel things in different ways from what I've been noticing.
Yeah, but some people don't even notice
And
it.
guys too, because from what I've been noticing.
Guys are not a mono. There's some sensitive
We're
ass dudes
different.
out there. Like,
Mhm.
man,
Most men are more sensitive than women. I'm
A hundred
convinced.
I ain't
percent,
gonna
a
I
argue
hundred
am
with
percent,
that.
convinced.
No, yeah, you right. I ain't
I'm
gonna
so
argue.
convinced.
100%.
That I could be in a room with a guy and a girl say the same exact thing in the same exact way,
And I
the
feel like
guy's
the
gonna take it
guy,
to the fucking heart, and he's gonna start defending it and like attacking and beginning with the
it's like
ego,
their
and it's just
ego.
like yes, and then this
It's the
person is
ego
gonna be like,
thing.
oh,
Well, it depends. If they went to Tibet and studied the art of the tomatina,
yeah, well,
then they'll hit you with the tomatina.
if they did.
Other people would be like, no, what do you mean, soy pobre? Toma.
Okay, well, if you're going, no, that's crazy.
Gotta just hit them with the toma.
Just gotta fucking hit him with the Timoto.
So if you don't give
Yeah.
a fuck, nothing matters. That's what men need to learn. Stop giving a fuck. It ain't that deep,
It's
bro.
not that serious.
It's really not.
Just go, like, just chill, man. Just
Take it day by day.
We in the water.
Some water.
We flowing. We chilling over here.
Mhm.
More importantly, like be honest with yourself. If everybody in the world tell you an asshole, brother, maybe you an
You're
asshole.
probably an asshole.
It's real
Mhm.
simple. But only you can fix
Self-reflect
that.
at this point.
And if everybody's telling you that you're crazy, you're probably crazy.
Mhm. If multiple people have to tell you,
If multiple people saying something,
That's you the problem.
look in the mirror.
Yeah.
maybe it's time to
within.
self-reflect.
Look
Eh.
within. You might have to
Mhm.
do the mirror work where you look at yourself in the mirror for like 30 minutes straight and you really start to see your demons.
Oh,
Not the
actually,
demons.
Not the demons!
call them whatever you want. Demons, flaws, character.
Mine is Lucy from Disenchantment.
Oh my.
You start seeing your inner monster.
Just a little
No,
more.
literally.
Shit to you, bro.
Your hide.
Mhm.
That's from Wednesday.
I can't wait for September 3rd.
Oh my.
See, she knows what's up.
Mhm. Have you guys seen The Summer I Turned Pretty?
The Summer I Turned 30 or The Summer I Turned Pretty?
Pretty. The
No.
Summer I Turned Pretty. Oh, I love it.
Is that a show or a movie?
It's a show.
I'm gonna
Oh
have to
my.
look it up.
Now you have to for real.
It's really good.
I feel like I've seen the cover art for it, but I don't think I ever clicked on it. On Netflix, right?
No, it's
Oh.
on
No.
Prime.
On Prime? Oh my.
Mhm. But yeah.
Okay. And on that note, we wrap things up, mate.
Wait. Thank you, Jenny, for coming on to the
No, but
show.
you say that after I do this. I have to tell them, fuck this shit, I'm out of here. And then I walk away because I don't really give a fuck like that. And you can say bye to her.
Oh, okay. All right.
But really, I'm still here.
Oh, yes, that's true. Well, yes. Thank you, Jenny, for sharing your
Of
story.
course.
Thanks for joining us. My brother always leaves like that, but we like to say thank you, and then thank you everybody who's watching and being here with us, and we hope that you got something out of it.
Boom.
Bye, Jenny!
Bye.